Biafran. This is Biafran Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Fuck! Rudy, huh?
Biafrans, this is your only Anwa Omoada. We just landed in Lati. Please be resolute. Let nothing shake you. Be strong. Be strong. Our PM is there. He is hale and hearty. And we are going to visit him tomorrow. We move.
Yes, we move. Yes, sir. Biafra is here.
Biafra is here.
Sacrosanct.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable.
Again, I can clearly say we have over 400 Biafrans right now in Finland. And anybody listening to the propaganda by this cheap and very, I don't even know how to describe, anybody listening to them, maybe you're not really a true Biafra. True Biafrans, majority of them are already in Finland. I've talked to many people since yesterday. I've been in Finland since almost 2 days ago.
Chief of Staff for the Biafran government in exile, Dr. Ngozi, just addressed Biafrans that all tickets have been sold out for the convention.
I'm telling you.
And indeed, right now, they have even exceeded the capacity.
The capacity, yeah.
Despite the little issues Amonepa is having, the Biafrans are not backing down.
They are not backing down because you can see it has crashed down Biafran website. That's where people are just buying their tickets and signing in their approval and let me say indulgence. How do I put it? Maybe homage, support, respect, in honor of what is about to happen to Africa very soon. So that's why if you ask me, I will tell you the Igbos attacked Biafran website and weighed it down. It shut down and crashed because all flights, like I said in the morning, is heading to the Scandinavian country of Finland. Then our current promised land, Canaan land now, is Finland. Go there and witness all manners of Igbo species. They are black, they are white, they have red eye, they have blue eye, they have green eye. You can see semi-albino, you can see red skin, you can see people that look like Ethiopians, you can see people that look like black Jew, that's black Israel. You will see all manners of species of Igbo man. They are heading there because Biafra is their last hope. And you can see how far Finland has gone to project Biafra recently into what? Let me say successful popularity, because we were popular before but not successful. Today we have been shot up into, not shot, we have been, we are exploded into such, unequaled popularity presently around the globe. I don't know how God did it, but it's only God that can take the glory.
Well, the Finland at this moment, they know that people are flocking in. And of course, just recently, we saw the root boy of Peter of P Square. Yes, he was also found in Finland. In Finland. Just some days after Samurepa was arrested, we had to go to Finland.
You mean it?
Yes.
They went there as evidence, court allowed Igbos to, enter, to come in to witness Epa's trial or quizzing or call it interrogation. And they all come in massively with evidential documents. Because those documents, there are videos, there are written petitions, there are many, there are pictures, there are photos, everything in support of what Nigerian military forces have been subjected Igbo man, southeastern Nigeria to for over 9 years now. And they actually excelled against all odds.
Of course, when people of prominence and reputation like Root Boy of P Square start appearing in court, then Nigeria should know that it's a done deal for Samurepa. And you should know that the elite, the celebrities,
are interested. They are in support of Samurepa, because if you see his live program yesterday, he was tweeting and tweeting, he was speaking boldly. I even listened carefully to actually learn something from him, because in the past I read that he was not well learned, not educated. I was laughing because the gentleman or the young man went to Finland based on scholarship, And to get scholarship, it means the guy is a bright man. You are not needed to write too much or speak too much English to be a bright man, someone that have intelligence. There's a way God gives intelligence and wisdom. Someone that has intelligence is not supposed to be speaking English that is sounding zoom, tum. No, that one is mental.
It's not about critical thinking. When you're talking about intelligence,
thank you. Critical thinking, constructive manners of approach. Yes. How you carry yourself, how you mix up with people, how you at least are getting it right in all your doings. Though it's not by power of man, it is God that giveth intelligence and wisdom. Samurepa is not an uneducated. Samurepa is an educated person.
Thank you very much.
For carrying Biafra this way for this long time successfully. He tried.
So you know the problem the Biafrans have with Nigeria is because the Biafrans are always seems to be ahead of their time and ahead of their mates. I mean, just a few days ago we saw one Ugochukwu, who happens to be the first African ever to win
Formula One
race at the age of 17 years.
Jesus
this
Christ.
Guy was even identified by even America. I mean, I know you are a man of history. You can list out the numbers of first positions and how the Biafrans keep setting the pace.
Okoye was among rugby. When Christopher Okoye, I think that was his name, he's from Oka. He was among the American footballer, athletes, and they did well in 90s. I'm aware. And he was reigning until early millennium. I don't know what to understand. Then, in the past, you have many of them in America that were doing well in the sports, arts, and culture. They are very resilient people on the continent of Africa. They are good, recognized by other African countries, even Europeans, Asians, Americans, but abandoned way back in Nigeria here. Nigerian government does not recognize Biafrans. Fulani man does not recognize Biafra and other ethnicities. They are not seeing us that we are the light illuminating Africa, not only Nigeria. I know that previously we had a Geofor, even currently Geofor is still in the system. I don't know what understand. I mean the Geofor, the CIA agents who always play CIA agents in American movies, is an Igbo man. I don't know what understand. You have many of them, good numbers of them. They are Igbos. They are doing well in America. Politically, the American country has, begun to recognize them, in their country.
Even in education in Nigeria.
Even in education in Nigeria.
How they led in the system.
Yeah, they are too good in the system, educational system.
Could this be the reason why the Fulani, especially, was it Tafawa Balewa or there was this, the old Prime Minister who said that the Igbos have taken everything that belongs to them?
Yes, that was in the past. He made that statement.
Maybe this is the genesis of the issue.
Yes, Tafawa Balewa actually understood that before the war, I mean the war of 1967 to 1970, the whole federal agencies, the whole designated positions were the Igbos, taken over by the Igbos. And again, I want to tell you that before the commencement of the war of 1967 to 1970, I can actually tell you that most graduates in Nigeria are the Igbos. One, that Kenneth Onwukadika, the first VC of UI, is
you said before 90 what?
1930. They are everywhere because.
What about the Yorubas?
The Yorubas, I don't know. I can't tell much about their history, but I know that Samuel Ajayi Crowther was the popular person we have here. Then 1930s, we can actually talk about Fumilayo. The Fumilayo was not, they did not align with people, the intellects, the heroes and heroine that, started being popular in the 1930s. What I mean is 1930s, we have Louis Ojukwu. Ojukwu's father was a billionaire. He's a 1930s man. I don't know understand. Then many of them, Louis Mbanefo, he was made this position that Bola Igbe was about to take.
You said Louis Ojukwu,
yeah.
Was he not although it is still being debated, people are saying he wasn't the first Nigerian billionaire.
No, he was. He was the most richest. The first Nigerian billionaire, the first African billionaire is Louis Ojukwu. He's not contesting it with anybody. No African man, no Yoruba man, no Fulani man. In Africa today, I won't say he's the best. He's the first. All I know is that among Africans, Ojukwu's father were among the foremost billionaires because Mansa Musa has gone down in history as the richest African man. Mansa Musa of old Mali Empire. He made money, and they always recognize him to be the most richest African. I don't know what I understand.
Of course, he made money because he was an emperor.
He made money because he was an emperor. He was the one in control of Malian empire wealth. Is under his own
so
shoulder.
That one is understandable.
So that one is quite understandable.
When we talk about
that is personal effort. Ordinary person. Personal effort. You know, an entrepreneurship grower that has, you know, graduated into that kind of popularity and prosperity. You talk about Louis Ojukwu. So there are many of them in the past. I don't know. Louis Simbaneyubo was, I think, in 1950s. He was the World Court High Justice. Yeah, this World Court Hague. He headed Hague. He's from Umuahia. That was the position Bola Igbe was about. A designated position. Awaiting for Bola Igbe because he was an erudite lawyer. Justice for Bola Igbe. He read law. That was what the whites designated for him. A position for Bola Igbe until his tragic demise in 2002, sorry. Bola Igbe was killed. He would have gotten that position. Teslim Elias was there. Yes, in 90s, Teslim Elias headed the World Hague. I don't know what I understand. So, and Igbos, when you talk about US educational system, they recognize them because they always come out on Google, Forbes, American AOL to tell you that the most brightest African American children are the Igbos. They come out with the percentage they scored as of 2013, 2014, 2015.
Even as a last year,
above 77. They were above 87%.
Even as a last year, when we look at the JAMB scores, it was an Igbo girl who came overall.
Overall, so my brother, it is there, and let me tell you, you are talking about Ugochukwu's, you know, achievement presently. I tell you that he attained that height, but there are many that are known to us who are doing well in the field of, you know, sports.
My question to you is, how come the Igbos are not able to unveil themselves within the Nigerian contract?
Thank you so much.
Could it be the reason why they are seeking for Biafra?
Thank you. Oppression is it. Exploitation is it. Marginalization is it. Suppression is it. Or I think I've said suppression. Persecution is it. I don't know what I understand. They are like lights. Anytime they want to pierce through from their hidden places, Fulani hid them in various places, stopping them from, you know, shining the light. They are always subjugated to all manners of inhumanity in Nigerian government. That's why nobody has ever heard about them. I don't know what I understand. But they are doing well virtually in all fields in the United States. Look at the Chinese girl that spoke Chinese, that wrote everything last year. That girl is an Igbo girl. He's called a Chinese girl because he wrote very well. He passed his exam. He addressed the Chinese in Chinese language. That's an Igbo girl. That one happened last year. Then I want to tell you that the former general Nkemu from Igbo Delta, that lady that all of a sudden, you know, erupted into popularity as the first black U.S. Army general. I might doubt it, but I would say it is the first Nigerian U.S. general. They celebrated him in 2022, not last year, 2022. She did well. I don't understand. They are everywhere in all facets of life.
There was a guy too who became, I think, the first U.S. naval chief or something.
Okay, yeah, that one where they show.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's precisely this.
So, my brother, I'm telling you, they are being, you know, frustrated by the system we have in Nigeria here, properly mismanaged by the Fulani oligarchy or hegemonies. They are the one that has been defaming, you know, blackmailing, you know, bringing down the Igbos' fame and popularity worldwide.
But the Fulanis have always denied that. They say the Igbos are the ones not building bridges.
Don't mind them. Don't mind Fulani. Fulani people are, I don't know. They are the one that has spoiled Nigeria till today. Fulani man has some. Someone said something yesterday. He said Fulani man has destroyed the houses. They are the only one we know in the north presently. Nobody knows Hausa man again. And there was never a time Hausa man become Nigerian president in the past. It was only Fulanis. The Fulanis are everywhere. All politicians that are very, very astute and skillful in the north, go and investigate him. He's a Fulani, he's not Hausa. And when they are doing rallies, when they are waxing strong, you know, making names and fame, the Yoruba man will say is Hausa, Igbo man will say is Hausa. But they see all of them to be under one name, Hausa. But originally, when you talk about originality, it is the Fulanis. They visited them how many centuries ago, stay with them, deceive them, infiltrated them religiously. And today, they turn to Malu. I mean the Hausas. I'm sorry to say that. Because Fulani has succeeded on bringing the Hausa. Hausa nation is gone. If you have a knowledge of a man that is very good on farming in the north and he is making money on agriculture, go and investigate. I don't mean husbandry or livestock breeding. I mean farming, crop system, farming. Crop rotation, crop mixed cropping. You know, actually, he is an Hausa man. That is what they know. Fulani has destroyed them, deceiving them into believing that Western civilization is evil. That's why you have something like Boko Haram. It originated from the angle of Fulani, you know, ideology. And they succeeded on doing that. So what I'm trying to say is that Igbos are doing well virtually everywhere, especially in the United States of America. There are many feats they achieved there, unknown to you and I. So this one is because Atiku want to use it to gossip. That's why Atiku went there and at least remove that information and start applauding it, so that they will say, Igbo is this.
You said Atiku used it to gossip, but we've always known Atiku to be a good ally with the Igbos. On the last note, do you think there's a way for the Igbos through a Peter Obi in Nigeria, or you think it's total waste of time?
It's total waste of time. Obi, the one is, you know, the one chime. That's all. Obi want to answer president because Obi is the only person now that the outside the Yoruba, they know him. He is good. He's a good man and very, very trustworthy. Everybody has given Obi his own trust, even the Yorubas, to my greatest surprise. And they abandoned the almighty, most popular politician we have in the southeast. That's, I'm talking about the chief whip in the house, who has been running his mouth, Chief Ojus Okano. They abandoned it. Everybody turned his back. Nobody even trusted him. I mean, in the southeast and even southwest.
He even cried during the campaign. We remember.
Yes, he's crying because he's weeping stupidity. So he doesn't want it. If you're a good man, you wouldn't have been abandoned. If you're a good man, people will come and they praise you. At least, you know, make the right choice by picking you. But you're not a trustworthy person, so you can just stay one corner and lick your wounds. I mean, not Jews or Kalu. Then the like of Rochas or Krocha, the subtle snake. You know, all these are the bad bloods we have in the Igbo land. I don't really understand. So we don't need them. We don't need politics anymore. What we need is emancipation of the Biafran nation. What is going to happen in a few days away? Just how many days away? 4 days in faraway Finnish capital. Every facet of life where Igbo man is staying now, in Europe, in Asia, they are making money. Why? Transportation. That's logistics. Tourism. Finland is going to make money.
Finally,
every Igbo man is going to Finland to announce Biafra.
Indeed. Finally, before I let you go, solution. Finally, before I let you go, Mazeraf.
Yeah.
So again, please do not pay attention to all these propagandists and what they're doing. Their plan is to collude with the local police to maybe distract our prime minister at this period by maybe inviting him and telling him, okay, you're going to stay here briefly just for security reasons. PM is very comfortable. He is very okay. I mean, they're taking his phone is part of the distraction because they think when they take his phone, he cannot communicate to us. He cannot communicate to the angels on ground. But they failed because they didn't know. Like I said, the PM has set up all these structures and he is just waiting for maybe a day like this to come. So one thing I can tell to true Biafrans, that those that are still on their way, and many of them that are already in Finland, please just ignore those cheap propaganda. Nothing. We stopped the redeclaration of Biafra this few days coming, and we all start going home en masse in 2025. Thank you so much.
Adai Sirike, I'm speaking from South Korea. First of all, I need to make a little highlight from the Najo. This place we are in South Korea. What I'm trying to say now, let it go to the ears of all Biafrans. It says if we are still lacking behind, we are still listening from the windows. In this place, they have first class, second class, and third class citizens. The first class citizens are those like me and you contributing, fighting to struggle during their own struggle to make sure that Koreans have their independence and freedom. Today, they are the first class citizens. Their children and their great children have access to anything benefit from government. So also the second class. The third class citizens are those like the doubting Thomas who are still hanging at the window, those who ran away, those who say it does not concern them, those who are only concentrating on their business. They don't want to contribute anything. And if it must interest you, there's a time that this country we are living, I'm living here now, they lack, that is, their economy was so bad that they don't even have food to eat. The women of this country have to contribute their jewelry boxes, gold, and donate to government. Government melt and sell and make money to revive the economy. That is what I want to tell those who are lacking behind. If you have never done anything towards this government and towards the acceleration of Biafra, know that you are going to the stage of that third class to fourth class citizen, and there is no mercy for that because that is the law. I leave that to every other one. My COS, my question is this. During 2nd of December, I know it's going to be celebration. It is a day of joy. On what mode should Biafrans who are at home be during their own celebration? That is my question. Thank you, and may God bless you and encourage you, energize you more and more. All hail Biafra. Airborne, Umuchineke.
Yeah, thank you so much. I know the media is going to be working on that. There'll be live connections from Biafrans all over the world, those that were not able to make it to Finland due to one reason or the other. But definitely just I encourage everyone to be on the look for maybe either Zoom or something that is going to come out from the government in respect to connecting Biafrans worldwide. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. I leave my mic.
Thank you, Batsiriku, for that. We're going to move on to Alpha Dawn. Alpha Dawn, are you there? Please ask your questions.
All right. Honorable COS, good evening from here.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you've really motivated us the more, though I'm calling from Canada.
Okay, cool.
It's very nice. You've motivated us all the more. The only thing is this, I'm just asking, I think the question is supposed to go to the media team. Is there a kind of, what do you call it? Roster, kind of schedule of activities, so that one will say from this time to this time, this period to this period, within this whole 5-day program, what and what we should be expecting each of the days. I don't know whether what I asked is okay.
Yes, I think the question is in order. We have an agenda for the program, and I think it's not released to the public yet. So just be on the lookout for that. Yes, there is. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And the Professor Minister is here to speak to that.
Okay, let him go. He's yeah, that's cool.
I heard is there gonna be a football match, kind of novelty football match?
Alpha. Una dey ask some question where we say if you dey close to person, they go give you crack for head. You know, therefore, where they do program, you say, may they carry the program, come put them for media. Maybe they tell wetin they go do from morning till night, afternoon till night, afternoon, second day, third day. Now, so that they do everything what they do for other places. Or is it because it is a Biafra own that you want us to tell you when Prime Minister will climb the stage, when he will come down from the stage, we should put it all, the program in the media. So when they will go for dinner, we'll put the program in the media. When we will sign the document, we put the program in the media. Anybody that eat akara, they put the program in the media. Now they ask question, no. You know, go ask question where make sense so that person will go they listen to you go know say, oh, you know what you're asking. Imagine the kind of question that you're asking. I bet ask something where they're reasonable.
All right. Thank you for your comment.
Okay, Alpha Don, we're going to move on. Please ask questions that, pertaining to what the COS addressed. I keep saying this and people keep coming up without questions and, giving their food of thanks. We know, just please ask very important questions. All those questions bothering you right now about, the situation and what's going on. Please ask those questions. I'm going to bring someone up now. Just young Drew, young doctor. Are you there? Young doctor. Young doctor, if you're not there, I'll just have to bring you down and invite someone else up. Mazi, are you there? Mazi Chibueze, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead with the question.
Thank you, my beloved sister. Our COS, thank you so much for the job you are doing, stepping up.
Thank you.
Thank you, co hosts, and thank you, each and every one, all protocol observed. Our information minister, the man, AJ Jokes. Thank you, each and every one of you that are holding the line. And I got two questions for you, although it's just because I'm listening everybody asking some questions that are laughable. And I still wanted to brush up the question our sister asked before, Warrior. Uh, I wanted to brush because that was a sensitive question because of the way they are crafty, asking that if our prime minister is IPOB. That's not what they mean. They're talking about IPOB organization. We no longer organization. We are government. We have graduated from that. We all are still a member of indigenous people. That's for sure. But for the organization, we no longer organization again. Anybody who is in this space need to know this. We have passed when we are carrying placard and go rally. No more rally. We have set up a government. Government have been certified. We voted in the people who are in there. We choose the people who are in there. Every situation that's supposed to take place in the government have been in order. Forget about those people who think they don't want to know, because that's how they always, our black people. If they voting, they will say, "Don't worry, go let them go vote. Who go, will go." After all, they still complain. But thank you so much. And what I wanted to ask my sister, the COS, is the time. We the opening on on 29, because I know my flight will get there around it's about 12:40. So those who want to arrest, I am one of them. Let them come and arrest me. I will be there live and direct.
Okay.
I've already packed my bag. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. Again, it's just so funny how people just I call it the lily livered people. And again, if I don't even, I mean, those that I even, anybody you see talking about that crap, I call it crap. I told you I've been in Finland from days now, and many Biafrans are already in Finland. We're just like moving around, having fun, shopping and all that. Again, when you don't know you're right, that's when you allow mediocres to really control you and say things to dampen your spirit and all that. And again, truly, I don't even know where that nonsense is coming from. But anyway, those that talk with such individuals, just minimize your access to people. Again, whether they are saying it out of genuine concern or they're just saying it because they want to, demoralize you. You have to figure out if your brother or sister is telling you, or my brother, just be conscious when you're going to Finland. I mean, that's a fair statement. I mean, you already know that there's nothing illegal we are doing. Self-determination is our right. Our fight, our struggle for freedom is guaranteed